Now that you know the importance of eating a rainbow, let's go to the WIC Kitchen and mix some colorful food into a year-round salad.
Welcome to the WIC Kitchen. My name is Vigi, and today we're going to do a chopped salad. First thing we do, wash your hands. That's the most important thing to do in the kitchen, is to keep clean hands when you're touching food. Wear an apron. There are two reasons to wear an apron. The first reason is if you've come in off the street and you have not changed your clothes, you're bringing in germs. And this way you can keep the germs out of the food that you're preparing. The second reason is to keep your clothes clean from anything that you're preparing. Okay, today we're going to make a big salad. We're starting with red cabbage, which is full of vitamin C. This is a quarter cabbage. We're going to core it. And then we can cut this in half also. Sometimes you have to take off that first layer. It's a little bit damaged. And you notice how I keep my fingers turned under. You do not want to slice off fingertips. And here's your cabbage. Now we're going to put in some celery. Celery has a lot of fiber. And by the way, these two knives, a chef's knife and a paring knife, are the only two essential knives you need in your kitchen. If you have good quality paring and chef's knife, you can do almost anything in the kitchen. So we're going to do some celery. Let me show you how to de-string it if it's really tough. You just go from the top and the strings come right off. And this is the advantage of having a paring knife, because you have control with your hand. So now we're going to chop this up. This gives you a lot of crunch. And of course a lot of vitamin C, which you need. We have corn. Fresh corn does not have to be cooked. Fresh corn is so sweet. We're going to put some of that in. And then I'll show you I like to do it in a bowl, because the tendency to do it on the board, it kind of flies around, which maybe a larger bowl would have been better, but you get your corn off. So here's our corn. That'll give us crunch. And it will give you a lot of fiber. People need to eat more fiber. We have carrots, which are very important, full of beta carotene, vitamin A. And this is really important for your eyes and your skin. And just the color, I think, is very important for your skin. So we can grate a carrot. And now we're going to do peppers. We have red and yellow peppers, full of vitamin C, full of vitamin A. Peppers are great for you. A little bit different than the green pepper. Show you an easy way to cut a pepper. There you go. Pepper's cut. Now if you don't want to chop it, you can slice it thinner into ribbons. So we'll just use a little bit of yellow pepper for color. And of course, crunch. We're going to put some greens in our salad now, and we're going to start with romaine. And this is easy to cut for a salad. This is a chopped salad. So you can quarter it, you can halve it, and then you're just going to slice it. Make sure you wash your greens thoroughly. And if you have a spinner, please use it, because your greens should be dry. If you put wet greens in, your oil will not adhere, your dressing will not adhere to your vegetables, to your greens. So you want to make sure that your greens are dry. We're going to use a nice green leaf lettuce, and I'm going to show you a technique with this one. A little bit wet. But what you do with this is you get a paper towel and pat it. Because you don't want all this excess water. Just give it a pat. So I've separated the leaves. We're going to layer them on top of each other. Because you want your salad to have different designs, different textures, different colors. So we're going to roll this up. This is also a good way to do greens if you're going to saute greens. This is called chiffonade. It's a French term, and I think it has something to do like cutting into rags, into like a rag style. Do you see what I'm doing? And there we have. Comes out in beautiful strings. We have some baby spinach, iron. Toss some of that in. I usually don't cut the spinach. It's really not necessary. I don't feel it's necessary. I just put the leaves in, the baby spinach. And now we're going to do some tomatoes. We have some beautiful tomatoes here. We have some yellow teardrops and some red. These are probably called the 100s, or the cherry tomatoes. So what you want to do, take off the stems. Lids from 2 plastic containers, take out food. Put your tomatoes on here. I find that tomatoes and grapes are much easier to eat in a salad if they're cut in half. Otherwise, I feel as though I'm trying to spear the tomato or spear the grape, and it's eluding me. It's going somewhere else on the plate. So this way, I'm going to cut the tomatoes in half. Put this on top. Have a sharp knife. You have half tomatoes. Toss it in your salad. This is the most handy tool to serve a salad. Tongs. With all the beautiful colors, the purples, the orange, full of nutrients. And our next step is to construct a dressing for it. We are now going to prepare the dressing for the salad. We're using balsamic vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, Dijon mustard. So this is going to be a strong dressing. This is called a Dijon vinaigrette. The better garlic presses will take the peel and all, but I do want to show you an easy way how to get the peel off. You give it a good smack and the peel comes right off. You can adjust this to your taste. Once you make this, you can adjust. You can put more mustard in or less. I like a lot of mustard. I like lots of pepper. Then we're going to add our acid. The acid can be vinegar, lemon juice, lime juice, orange juice. It can be any type of acid. I'm adding that. This is what I add first, and what I'll do, mix this up. Now I'm going to add my oil. Oil floats on top. That's why I put the citrus in first, and then you can tell the 2-to-1 ratio if that's the ratio you want to use. And now you look to see that it's about 2 to 1. And it doesn't have to be exactly, because what you're going to do, you're going to tweak this. You're going to say, okay, that might be okay. Let me try it. So what you're going to do is shake it up. You want to really get it emulsified. That means everything mixed up together. Then you take a piece of lettuce, or if not that, just take a spoon and dip the spoon in and taste it. I think it's fine. So now we're going to toss the salad. Let me tell you one thing not to do is to pour on the entire container of dressing. I have a thing that once you put dressing on a salad, I want you to toss it 20 times. That's figuratively. But you want to toss it and coat the greens. You don't want to drown your dressing, your salad in dressing. And that's why tongs are great. You don't have to have both your hands flipping the salad. You have some tongs. And you can see how the salad ingredients are shining. They're glistening with the dressing. And you do want to toss it a lot, because there's nothing like an overdressed salad. It isn't good, because you want to be able to taste all your salad components. If someone likes more dressing, put this on the side. They can drizzle it on. Thank you for coming to the WIC Kitchen. My name is Vigi. See you next time.
When the WIC Show returns, we'll show you some yoga techniques that will strengthen your body during and after pregnancy. I'll be right back.